Welcome back to the Hearthstone episode. We've got a special construction for you today. This is a Highlander aggro zoo warlock, and it's a bit of a combination of several ideas. But because of the sheer amount of cards that are possible to go in a regular zoo list, we thought, why not make it Highlander? We get the benefit of Zephyrus, which can potentially win us a lot of games. So the deck list you can see there on the right. We're running obviously Zephyrus key card, Magic Carpet is a key card, and several packages. Double the one Sea Giant obviously in there because we try to go wide on board. It can also be a big tempo swing. You can put Jumbo Shrimp is possible, right?
Yes, from
Jumbo
possible.
Imp is possible to put in there, but the Sea Giant is valid for all minions. Jumbo Shrimp only for demons, so we decided to go with this one, and we're going to try this out on the ladder and see what we can do. Hopefully this performs well. Alright, so we might have a mirror, but that's unlikely. I think we're probably seeing the control variety of the Warlock, which is not necessarily great.
We have Zephyrus.
We'll keep one drops here. Do you want to keep that? Let's keep it.
We definitely keep Zephyrus. I think we keep all of this, besides the Aggro Force.
We'll keep Zephyrus here because our damage or window of being able to win is going to be very small, most likely. So we'll only have like maybe say between turn 4 and turn 7 or something to as a chance to win the game. So that's when we definitely need Zephyrus, maybe.
Yeah, we generally usually either win fast or lose. That's how these sort of aggro decks usually play.
Let's play it.
We also
we could have played a Rat and Sergeant, but this is fine.
What?
We could have played the Sergeant, but this is also fine.
Or the Abusive Sergeant, yeah.
Yeah.
We can play that at any point, really, though. It's
Alright, so it is what we expected.
Let's see.
I think Faces is alright.
I think I just get rid of the Orc Merchant and just hit him in the
Go
face.
face for everything. No need to hang out here. We could Darkly coin tap next turn.
We could Darkly coin
4-drop.
tap, or we could just play the Cultist.
I like the 4-drop if our board sticks around in
Yes.
the same fashion as it is now, because that makes it very sticky. Summons, it's basically Soul of the Murloc, which is strong.
Yeah, and it's Demons, which for us is actually slightly better.
Let's do it. Let's do it and trade.
Yeah.
At least trade it to the 2-1. That could go face.
Yeah, you know what, let's just go face with the rest.
Yeah. I think we don't have much of a shot if we don't. We have to get like point now Zephyrus to Savage Roar. We're opening up the window, like I said, turn 4 through 7 to actually win the game.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Bloodlust would need 7 mana, so we can't play the
Yeah,
next one
Bloodlust
with
is not happening now.
So Savage Roar, as you said, which leaves us with... he's probably going to kill the 1-1. Rust Sworn is...
It's not quite enough,
that,
but it's close. Question is, does he give it to you if it's not enough?
No, he won't, generally. He'd probably give us something like Consec.
Yeah. Not great.
4 plus 6 plus 2
Good.
is
Knife Juggler Hawkseed,
12.
maybe?
Yes, that seems very plausible.
I don't know, maybe use the other 1-1.
What I was just trying to maximize struggles. I mean, this does.
So Netherwing loses now, but that's sort of what we open ourselves up to, unfortunately. All right.
I don't always see how. Okay, yeah, right. I was about to say I don't see how you're always like as negative. It's like, oh yeah, this one card instantly kills us. But the problem is, We did lose a lot of burst damage with Libra rotating.
Yeah, we didn't have much of anything. Zephyr's will interest, right? If Zephyr's is smart enough to give us Bloodlust. Let's see.
Well, we coin Zephyr's, but yes.
Yeah.
Because if you don't coin, I think it sometimes fucks up.
Have a brain. He got it. Wonderful. He actually found it. That's why you keep him, by the way.
Yeah, and sometimes you just play him if you have like a big mana gap in one of your turns. You just like go for like a Brightwing or something.
Make your best play. Exactly. I've heard a lot of people complain about Zephyr's or the algorithm being broken, but it seemed to have worked there. So let's do another one. All right. We got Stroke Rexar. Great. Why would you ever want to get 1,000 wins with 100 these days?
Well, I mean, it's not a problem to get 1,000 wins. You don't have to play him.
Yeah.
So I have
would you want to?
Had pretty good success against Face Hunter actually with this. Because you'll actually sack pack one of your demons. You'll just keep control of the board a little bit.
Yeah.
Zephyr's for a board clear here and there.
Definitely got more heal too. And we have the hero power to load up, so that's useful. It is. Let's try this. Pick up some lackeys, and we'll try to generate the max amount of value that we can. Goblin could be important in this matchup.
Yeah, and also don't forget that Evil Recruiter is a huge swing.
Yeah. Just play Carpet?
Yes.
Or do you want to go some lackeys? We could go Ethereal. Because the plan next turn is going to be Recruiter, right? So we're not going to rush a lackey.
I mean, yes, we're not going to rush one. Yes, that's true. But I still don't hate having the Carpet there, and also we can still put stats on there, and that is a relatively weak turn, actually. Because that's the thing, right? Face Hunter is not that proactive.
A weak turn? I'm not sure if that's a weak turn.
Against us, I would argue that it is.
Let's go Ethereal.
I think Ethereal makes more sense. Hellfire is probably pretty good. It could win us.
I like Demon Fire too.
Actually, yeah. I do like Hellfire as well, though, because it could either win us the game at some point because of the extra damage, though Demon Fire in a similar vein could.
Yeah.
And it could also just clear all of his small 1/1s at one point if we are somehow behind on the board.
See how he deals with this big threat. Does he do it at all?
If it really is faced, then probably not very well.
Definitely looked like
it is faced, but I don't know why Scavenger's Ingenuity is in there. Seems a little odd.
Well, probably got like Direwolf or something, or that.
For the Porcupine, that actually does make sense.
Oh yeah, that's very strong actually.
Well, then.
Do we just push a lot of face damage?
Either that, or we find a way to deal with the Porcupine, but I think we can just push a Voidwalker in there somewhere and...
Let's go like Wolf, Voidwalker, and then just Demon Fire the 5/5 and go.
That is a demon, right? Yes, it is.
Slightly misplaced, but it's alright.
What is misplaced? Oh, you mean the wolf?
Yeah, the Voidwalker.
Oh, you wanted it on the Voidwalker? Oh,
no,
yeah,
I wanted the
right.
Voidwalker to go next to the wolf.
After we've attacked with all the bonuses, yeah.
Wow. But this is not face stuff though, right? This is more like a beast hunter.
Well, I mean,
this is not direct damage. It's too slow.
But it is all enemies, so it does go face.
Not direct enough, I feel like.
I mean, it is. I think it's still somewhat aggressive, but because we have a lot of health on our board, it actually doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, Carpet helps out.
The Carpet and the huge demon. Easy. Oh yeah, by the way, this eats face hunters for lunch, and as an added bonus, you have the Ooze to deal with a weapon if they run the secret package.
Ooze is a really good tech in this, I think.
Want to play a third one, or...?
A lot of Demon Hunter runs the weapon, and Paladin does, Rogue does, so it does quite well. We definitely can recommend trying this out. We haven't tried it with the Dragon Queen yet, because it seems a bit slow. But you could maybe adjust it to be more of a mid-range-ish deck when you put Dragon Queen in and you put some of the higher, like you put like Mechtherodon and stuff.
Mechtherodon would work, but it's hard-ish to clear. You could also think about cards, which I see is not in here right now, because I built this. I put all the cards that I knew should be in there. And like as I'm playing, so I have new ideas, but I'm also like I don't want to take anything out. But Frenzied Felvin could go in here.
Yeah.
And there's a couple others. Just anything that is cheap enough and has decent stats or a good effect can go in here probably.
I think Mechtherodon is probably the best tech you have right now against Priest. So you kind of have to adjust it a little bit to what you're facing. That's usually what you do with Highlander decks because you have so many slots. There's usually more tech cards in there than in other decks, which oftentimes makes Highlander more reactive, but this one's supposed to be aggressive too. But if you're seeing things like Priest and like turn 5 the board's locked down, you gotta play your Mechtherodon to give yourself a better chance.
A word on Dragon Queen would be that generally I would personally not recommend it. I don't have it, which is one of the reasons why I don't run it, but also generally, again, I've said this before, like this deck, if it wins, it usually wins fast. You don't...
It seems very slow.
Get to the Dragon Queen turn, it's a dead draw for like the most of the critical phase of the game for you. And then like the one time you do go long, you don't draw it, right? It's like...
Usually decks like this would always curve out at Leroy. So that's 5 mana. The Sea Giants, obviously, their cost is reduced, so you want to play them for optimally 3 to 4 usually, or even less. So,
the nice thing about Sea Giant, by the way, is that if you can play it at the beginning of your turn, you can also like drop all of the 1-drops in your hand, which, trust me, there'll be some, to make it even cheaper.
Exactly. So that's we didn't even get one, didn't even show it off, but it's very strong when you put it down early for low mana. This a lot of decks have trouble dealing with that. So try this out, and if you do, let us know what you think about it. Give us some feedback. If you did enjoy it, or you had success with it, let us know. And if you want to hang out with us, get some more Hearthstone advice or talk the game, join our Discord server. Links in the description. You can find us there. Our community, it's a great place to be. Drop a like on the video. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the community. And until next time, JJ.
That's it.
That's it.